Historic moments of November 3rd. Events that shaped our world. 1957, Laika becomes the first animal in space.
On November 3, 1957, the Soviet Union launched Sputnik 2 into space with Laika, a stray dog from Moscow, aboard.
Laika became the first living creature to orbit Earth, marking a significant achievement in the space race. Though Laika did not survive, her journey proved that space travel for living beings was possible, paving the way for future human exploration. This mission was a monumental chapter in both space and animal history. 1998, Jesse Ventura, elected governor of Minnesota on this day in 1998. Former professional wrestler Jesse "The Body" Ventura shocked the political world by being elected governor of Minnesota.
Known for his charismatic persona, Ventura defeated two major party candidates, proving that unconventional candidates could succeed. His victory broke political norms and inspired other outsider candidates in American politics. 1970, Salvador Allende becomes president of Chile on November 3, 1970. Salvador Allende was inaugurated as the president of Chile, becoming the first Marxist leader to be democratically elected in Latin America. Allende's presidency brought major reforms, focusing on nationalization and social equality.
However, his rule faced strong opposition and was later overthrown in a 1973 military coup. Allende's legacy continues to shape Chilean politics and history. 1964, Washington, D.C. residents vote in a presidential election for the first time. November 3, 1964, was the first time residents of Washington, D.C. were allowed to vote in a U.S. presidential election. This historic moment came after the 23rd Amendment was passed in 1961, giving DXC citizens a voice in selecting their president.
Although it was a long-awaited step toward equal representation, residents still do not have full representation in Congress.
1948, Dewey defeats Truman, headline blunder in one of the most famous eras in journalism. Newspapers across the United States wrongly predicted that Thomas Dewey had won the 1948 presidential election. The Chicago Tribune even printed the headline "Dewey defeats Truman," only for Harry S. Truman to secure a surprise victory.
Truman's victory became legendary, and the mistaken headline remains a symbol of caution in reporting.
1992, Carol Moseley Brown becomes the first black woman in the U.S. Senate.
On November 3, 1992, Carol Moseley Brown made history by becoming the first black woman elected to the United States Senate.
Her election represented a monumental step forward for diversity and inclusion in American politics. Brown's achievement broke barriers and inspired a new generation of leaders.